Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Industrial Faith. Welcome to Factorio 4X, your 15-minute Factorio fix. This is Season 2, Episode 19. And we are continuing the Great Blue expansion. The Blue Circuitry expansion. That's what we've got here. And spoiler alert, eventually this all won't be blue circuits. Eventually I'm actually going to change some of these to production modules. Blue circuits require a lot of green circuits. And it requires, is it sulfuric acid? I believe it needs sulfuric acid. Or sulfuric acid, whatever you want to call it. And here I'm just trying to figure out a better way to arrange junk, stuff, things. And again, the narrow over and under builds. Still no idea why I'm in love with these. But I am, alas. So, one of the things about building these out right now is that it ensures you have a big supply when time comes for to transition into building more power modules or speed modules, which you use for the rocket. So here I'm just kind of looking, can I start, doing this stuff? And here we go. So I believe, yes, I'm going to run red circuits underneath. Again, I might have had an easier time building this bus if I did wider builds. Like the red circuits I used for science, down the bottom left of the screen, which is gone now. It probably would have been better, just because I have the capacity to expand horizontally, but vertically is always a challenge. Because, it's short. There we go. We have our sulfuric acid. And blue circuits, of course, are always a big giant pain in the butt, just for this very specific thing. However, blue circuits actually build pretty well if you run them horizontally. If you run them east to west, it actually works better. But, So there we go. So I split up the green circuit production into two areas. Red circuits and the blue circuits. So, and that's going to be plenty. So, just getting rid of that box here. Filling it up with stuff that I like to use again. So, I'm going to expand my iron here because I'm just not making enough iron. And I do believe I have enough ore throughput that I can do this. And we're going to need more coal. Always with the more coal. And even though I built my even though I built my smelting lines wide enough that I can put in, electric furnaces, I haven't yet. So, part of the thing with me going all solar was the idea that I would do that, but at the same time, I'm not sure. I'll have to do some math. Well, probably won't, but which is better for an all solar footprint? For example, I should be going to steel furnaces, but I did research in such a weird, ass-backwards way, so to speak, that I don't have concrete, I don't have steel furnaces at this point. And again, part of that's because my research was so small, because I had such a small research footprint for a very long time. And what am I looking at here? Oh, I'm looking at red circuits, that's right. I have a big, nice blue circuit building facility up to the north, and I haven't implemented it yet. So here I'm looking at my heavy oil is. That's the interesting part about the later oil processing. It just doesn't produce the heavy oil. So you end up in a possibility where you could run out of lubrication. Now here what I'm going to do is I'm going to put together the solid fuel. I need to start making it. I'm starting to think about it. If you notice the rocket silo is almost built. So I'm going to start. I'm looking at where do I produce the solid fuel, because solid fuel is used for rocket fuel. And all you do is you just take whatever you want, make it solid fuel, and I mean literally it's a fuel supply in, it's a fuel supply out. We're very full on petroleum oil, so I don't need more. But here we go. Now we've gonna have solid fuel, crank it out. And this made me laugh because I had to run all the way around to get around. So there we go. Now I'm just gonna put. I'm just gonna produce it to the. Yes. There you go. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I looked at it and went, that is dumb. I just go, screw it, we're doing straight lines. And then I'll just make, I'm going to do 6. Do I do 5 or 6? I don't know. I have 5 there. Why did I think I do 6? I don't know. Now this, yeah, there we go. So I'm setting up for 6. There we go. And this will just build. Now I obviously can't build it now because I haven't researched rocket silo completely, so I can't set it up, but that's going to be the first thing I build. And then I'm going to build some buffers here with some steel chests, and this requires so many resources that I don't care. Steel chests are perfectly fine. I have no idea why I saved that, but I did. Maybe I was worried about a crash or something. I have no idea. So again, I'm ready here. I've got 2. I think I'm going to end up building the light materials between the iron ore and the green circuit production, because the ultralight materials, it's 3 things. It's plastic, steel, and there we go. Plastic, steel, and copper plate. Very easy. So, and that's when I looked and said, I don't have concrete. Holy crap. And concrete's usually something you get very early. So now that I can research it, I'm going to run my... as my voice cracks, someday I'll hit puberty. And so I'm just going to run all this stuff up here. There we go. That's me derping about again. There we go. And this is a very easy thing to run. Well, it would be easy. Apparently I'm having issues. So rocket control units, I'm just looking, what do I need for these? There we go. And this is, I believe, I disassembled this entire facility down here because I don't need it. This is all going in. Now, I start building the little TVs there, but I don't need them. And I don't think they're actually going to build in any appreciable sense. So I believe, just grab all this junk and take it. That's a lot. I don't have enough circuits. Or that's I don't have enough inventory space for all the circuits I just picked up. That's how long I've been producing them. So here I decide to go turn on my my rocket fuel. Bang, done. And I'm looking like. So I'll have it. Here you go. My inventory is so full. So I'm checking the steel. I haven't expanded the iron yet. I will very soon. You hear I'm taking all the stuff I don't need out of the chest, because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start collecting the materials to build the rocket silo itself. And I'm just looking at this and I'm like, I could make all this so much narrower. And of course I could also build steel furnaces. I'm just like, look at all the coal I have. So I'm gonna make these narrower because I can. I don't need. I don't need them to be so wide. Right now I need throughput, not fancy stuff. And again, if I build steel smelters go a lot faster. I'm handicapping myself for no good reason right now. So here we have concrete. Yay. And here I'm putting it there. I'm like, I could build stuff there. I don't need it here. So there we go. We're getting everything running. Everything looks great. And this one I realize I need to move the power poles if I'm going to make it fit. But because I narrowed them, I can go ahead and add 2 full iron smelting lines. I don't have to worry about anything else. And so we got concrete, and like I said, I don't even have the other stuff. Oh, I must. Yeah, I have steel furnaces. What am I saying? Maybe I'm confused. So here I'm looking at this, I'm like, I'm going to need to do something with this. Which is build smelters, or builds... I wasn't looking at concrete at all, actually, at that point. I am mistaken. I was just building more of these guys. And again, at this point, I should be working on... what do you call it? I should be working on steel furnaces, but again, I am not. Alas. There we go. And let me get some power to this guy. There we go. Bang. And we're running. All right. So at some point, I'm going to finish moving the red circuit production. Now, okay, now here's me being silly again. I didn't look, I need these engines to build the rocket silo. I had no idea. I'm disassembling stuff because I'm like, okay, I don't need engines there. I was actually, I didn't want it there anymore. However, this is actually going to be very easy to build back in. Yeah, this is me being dumb. Oh, past me. You're so silly. So here I'm finally breaking this down. I think what I was doing is I was just cleaning stuff up. You know, just getting rid of stuff I don't need. Now, I don't know if there's anything I can put there, and I don't try to put anything in there, thankfully, because I'm going to have to put that. The only thing I need to do is rebuild the circuit production, and that will that'll do everything nicely. Okay, red circuits, we are good to go. Did I take my productivity modules out? Yeah, I guess I did. Speed modules, excuse me. Productivity modules are the cyan ones. Alright, we have... Is that concrete? I think that was concrete. Alright, so here I'm going to build concrete. And concrete is... Okay, I have plenty of landfill. I need no more landfill. I am so good on the fill of the land. And so here I'm just going to put all that junk in there. I'm just like, I am done. And I put it by the lake because we don't need landfill. We already have access. Oh, there's, yeah. So now I can build concrete. I just need to know what I need. Water, stone, bricks, and iron ore, which is great because the iron ore is right there. Water is easy to pump down, and I just need to make stone bricks. That's my, and here I have electric furnaces because I don't want to use any more copper, any more coal. So I'm looking at these, I'm like, oh. So I'm looking to see what I need for, and I can't find the concrete forever. Here we go, water. And I'm like, now actually I could have put that there, but I don't. For some reason I don't. I have no idea what it is. So there we go. We're gonna, now we can do the water there. That's not too bad. Again, we can pull the water in from the left side, and we'll go from there. There we go, just like that. And we still have an out. Concrete's actually pretty easy to build. So there's me trying to get water Water. Voice cracks again. Excuse me. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're wrapping this up. Thank you for joining me for the latest episode of Factorio Forex, your 15-minute Factorio fix. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Have a good night, and bye-bye.